Welcome to this explainer. All right, let's just jump right in, because today we're looking at something genuinely mind-bending. We're talking about a blueprint, a hyper-detailed set of instructions designed to automatically generate a premium cinematic football documentary completely from scratch. Think about it, a totally frictionless, zero-editing process that pumps out media designed to rival the biggest sports networks on the planet. The prompt actually demands this exact narration to kick things off. Listen to this. On a night that football fans will never forget, two giants stepped onto the pitch to write history. Why? Well, it's to instantly establish a dramatic premium tone. It sets a massive expectation, right? Before you even hear a single whistle or see a pass, the system is already working overtime to make you feel the sheer weight and passion of a legendary match. So, to really understand how this prompt engineers emotion from start to finish, we're going to break this recipe for glory down step by step. We'll cover the cinematic football blueprint, structuring the match flow, building the ultimate climax, crafting the sensory experience, and finally, optimizing for viral success. First up, the cinematic football blueprint. What's wild here is the contrast between the technical demands and the artistic vibes. On one hand, you've got these strict specs, right? A solid 6 to 8 minutes of running time, Ultra HD 4K resolution, and a standard 16:9 widescreen ratio. But on the other hand, it's demanding this massive stylistic mashup of a Netflix sports documentary, a live FIFA broadcast, and a cinematic movie. It's not just asking for a basic clip. It is literally demanding a prestige viewing experience. And get this, every single element of production is automated. We're talking the script, the voiceover, the scene direction, camera angles, sound effects, right down to the background music, transitions, captions, and even the match graphics and stats. The whole shebang. There is zero human intervention in the edit bay. It's a complete end-to-end generation handling both the creative storytelling and the heavy lifting technical stuff all at once. Moving on to part 2, structuring the match flow. Now, how do you actually program a dramatic arc into a machine? You give it a strict timeline. At 0 seconds, boom, an opening hook. 30 seconds in, the main intro drops. By minute 1, we're deep into the first half action. At minute 3, it introduces key moments to seriously raise the stakes, speeding us right into the 5-minute mark for the ultimate climax. Then it winds down to the ending sequence at 6:30. It is quite literally a mathematical formula for suspense. To make that fast-paced first half feel like a human-directed broadcast, the blueprint aggressively cycles through perspectives. It forces the system to jump from a broadcast camera to sweeping drone shots, then punch right into slow-motion replays, tight player close-ups, and raw fan reactions. It seamlessly simulates that high-adrenaline, unpredictable feel of a real-live game. Next up, building the ultimate climax. Before the big emotional payoff, the system meticulously lays the groundwork. Between minutes 3 and 5, it's explicitly told to inject dangerous attacks, tactical battles, dramatic saves, near goals, and those high-tension VAR moments, video assistant referee delays, plus coach reactions, and mounting crowd tension. It is purposefully engineering frustration and anticipation so that the final release feels that much sweeter. And that climax phase? It's basically a 3-step formula for guaranteed dopamine. Step 1, build up play from midfield to set the scene. Step 2, the massive match-winning moment, immediately enhanced by multiple replay angles. And Step 3, pure emotional release, as the crowd goes absolutely wild and players celebrate. It's engineered to perfectly mimic a euphoric, real-world victory. Right as that adrenaline peaks, the blueprint actually dictates this exact outro narration, delivered with true blockbuster gravity. This was more than a football match. It was a story of passion, determination, and glory. That line is designed to fade out alongside epic music and cinematic closing shots of the stadium, beautifully bookending that dramatic opening hook we talked about earlier. Section 4, crafting the sensory experience. To actually trick our brains into accepting this digital creation, it needs flawless visual and auditory sync. Visually, it demands dynamic lighting, realistic grass physics, HDR colors, and a cinematic depth of field. But then it layers that with a dense, hyper-realistic soundscape, a pro-English commentator, specific crowd chants, stadium ambience, epic background music. That intense layering is really what brings the simulation to life. And to give it that ultimate air of authority, the prompt demands broadcast-quality graphics. Team logos, player lineups, league standings, and season statistics. These specific details are there to seamlessly mimic a legitimate, big-budget TV network broadcast.
Finally, let's look at optimizing for viral success.
These specific optimization goals dictate every single storytelling choice and pacing metric we've explored today. The overarching mandate here is YouTube optimization. The blueprint commands the system to generate an engaging story structure, maintain viewer retention, use emotional storytelling, and create a viral sports doc style with professional Netflix-level pacing. Every camera angle, every VAR delay, it's all in service of the algorithm, designed to keep eyes glued to the screen. All of these parameters lead to one ultimate goal: a final output that is a complete, ready-to-upload YouTube football documentary video. Think about the power of that for a second. The blueprint is leveraging premium, expensive-feeling broadcast structures, the narrations, the visuals, the effects, all bundled into a single automated generation that captures viral attention without a single human edit.
And that brings us to a really fascinating final thought. If automation can perfectly replicate the emotional storytelling, the high-stakes tension, and the raw passion of a cinematic sports broadcast, does the human source of the story still matter? I mean, if a machine can make you cheer, gasp, and feel the glory of a last-minute goal just as effectively as the real thing, where exactly do we draw the line? We'll leave you to ponder that blurred boundary between genuine human passion and perfectly engineered media. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.